The East Kentucky Power Cooperative, or EKPC Powerline, has officially moved into Phase 1 of its construction process. Students and community members of Berea College are growing more and more concerned as time progresses. The East Kentucky Power Cooperative, or EKPC, has been working on an 8.5-mile power line between the Pinnacles and Owsley Fork. These power lines will be over 15 feet tall and visible from the Pinnacle Mountain. The purpose of this additional line is to maintain reliability in the area. Too much pressure and electricity is flowing into the standing lines, in which they are becoming overpowered and unreliable.
And it's getting to a situation where it's getting into an overload concern, and we need to alleviate some of the load that's on that station. And to do that, we have to have an additional substation built. And so to accommodate that additional substation, we have to tap into another line, and that's what this project is. It's the construction of a new substation and a line to tap into our existing grid. And again,
homeowners and Berea College students show concern about this line as it will disrupt the natural forest and may even cause health effects like cancer or DNA damage. Although the health effects are still alleged, there is not enough information on the EMF technology that EKPC uses in their power lines. EKPC as of now maintains their argument that EMF technology poses no proven health concerns. Nonetheless, community members in the targeted path show concern and frustration. Berea student activist Sipple has been engaged in the protest of this power line, appearing at Mountain Day in the EKPC open house in September.
Me and my fellow student organizers, as well as the community organizers and community members, have concerned about are primarily water contamination, because the track of this power line will be anywhere between 1/4 of a mile and 3/4 of a mile from Owsley Fork, which is where a majority of the town sources our water. And this easement crosses 2 feeder streams as well. So not only will any chemical treatment or upkeep utilized during the building process of this line, as well as maintenance, which takes place every few years, any chemical treatment will run downhill into our water source.
Jared tells me that although the current lines are overfilled and unreliable, building another power line isn't the only option, and there are more sustainable resources EKPC can choose from. Not to mention the Biden administration reinforces power cooperatives that are steering away from coal mining. EKPC even requested a grant from the U.S. government regarding their EMF technology. This coincides with the narrative that EKPC is unresponsive and dismissive of community concerns. EKPC poses a threat to community members and even Berea College. In order for them to legally build power lines on someone's property, they must obtain legal consent. Jared estimates that 200 property owners may be affected by the 8.5-mile power construction. EKPC has the ability to take property owners to court in order to build on their land. However, Jared and other community members believe that with enough activism and enough no's, they can deflect the power line from actually being built. I'm not sure about the cost for EKPC to take one of those property owning families to court to claim eminent domain. And so that's why right now we're just trying to get as many people as possible to say no. As of now, Berea College has not sent out a statement about whether or not they disagree with EKPC's decision to build this power line. However, President Nixon has received permission from the Board of Trustees to hire an attorney about the issue. Nixon also openly supports the student coalition in opposition of EKPC's power line. Lily Barnett and Ulvi Cataliev of the SGA have asked students to be involved in this topic, sending out a link tree known as Stop Big Hill Line with an involvement form, an email list, Facebook group, information packet, and more. Students interested in power line protests can sign up using the transmission line interest form. Jared recommends that students who want to be more involved can reach out to them via email at sipplej@berea.edu. Negotiations is the next phase in this power line process. As of now, EKPC is still planning on building this power line, regardless of the 600+ members in protest. Reporting from the Quad, Matt Carmack, BCN Weekly Report.